Copyrighted music. Copyrighted music. Copyrighted music. Ooh. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm on to the video. So near to the end of every year, Spotify release some stats. Now, stats, examples of stats. Stats like there's a small percentage of you that aren't subscribed right now, so pressing that subscribe button would really help. So basically, what this is, every year Spotify make a list of your most listened to songs, podcasts, and artists of that year, just to compare them from the last year. So I was looking at mine from 4 years ago, and 2016, mine was a lot of the dance songs. Is that alright? Yeah. Last year's was a lot of indie music, so I'm interested to see what's going to be this year. I think there's going to be a lot of indie stuff, but also a lot of comedy songs as well. So it's going to be a weird mixture, but then there's going to be a bit of alternative as well. So I'm going comedy songs, indie, and alternative. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a weird mix. Recently I've listened to a few instrumental songs, so that can make it go a bit weird. It's gonna be strange. Oh, countdown numbers 100. I can't know why it says 100. 2020 Wrapped. I like the colours. Spotify, listening is everything. A lot has happened on Spotify in 2020. Here's a few highlights from your year to remember or, forget. Yes. But the other week I was just sitting there listening to the Alvin and Chipmunk soundtrack. Was I? Yes. Or was that on YouTube? I don't know, recently I've been listening to Alvin and Chipmunk sing The Conga. It's an amazing, beautiful piece of work. I'm going to mute the audio on it because copyright. I opened it and the first second I played a cop song that is most definitely copyrighted. So I've got it to work. Also, it took me half an hour to try and get this to work. Basically what you need to do to get it to work is update Spotify, go on Google or whatever search engine you use, search Spotify Wrapped, and it's the first thing that comes up on that. So you search Spotify Wrapped, click on it, and it comes up saying log in with Spotify. You press that, and then it opens Spotify, and then it'll come up with this page that says 2020 Wrapped, because after you've updated the app, it'll say see what you've listened to in a year, and it'll show this story-based thing, and that's how you get it to work. Okay, copyrighted music, Lanny, 9/11, Chainsmokers, Pitch Perfect. 2020 Wrapped. The youngest year ever may not be over yet, but your Wrapped is finally here. I always love seeing this. Okay, so 126. Let's start you off with a win. What does that number even mean? Okay, you discovered 186 new artists this year. Even 2020, you still ain't found new ways to grow. Don't know what that says. Who says you have a lot? You've listened to 185 journeys this year, including 54 new ones. Your top 10s were pop, no. Modern rock, no. Electro house, no. Indie pop, no. Hollywood, that's because of the Pitch Perfect soundtrack. Number 4 should have been number top. One song to help you get it through, Me and You Together song, of course, because that's my ultimate comfort song. It is, there we go, your top song, Me and You Together song, of course. It's my, most comforting song. It's the most comforting song I have. The story, Me and You Together song, oh, I love that song. There we go. First streamed when it was released. Days of the most streamed, the day it was released. It was that day on that day. It's been more than 26. Oh, nearly 25 backed up. Other songs you've had on repeat. Me and Together songs, Not Living Up With You, or We've Made It. They're all 1975. Same as last year. Woo! Listener. Now, if it's a podcast, okay, podcasts, I mainly listen to them on YouTube, so TMG, yes. I listen to that on Spotify. I don't listen to Happy Hour anymore, and Good Place, I think I listen to 2 episodes. Because mainly I listen to podcasts on YouTube rather than Spotify. Top podcast with Tiny, way! Small talk does 170, I spent listening to podcasts, yeah, because YouTube. They're top podcasts, ripple our mouths. Because on YouTube I listen to E-Boys one and what we call it, Stephen Tries podcast. About songs that songs you don't know this year. Oh, okay. Compare your listeners. What did you most play this decade? 2000, 80s, 90s, 1960. What decade did you play the most? Oh, 2000s, obviously. Definitely 2000s. You got it. What? Hey. Of course. Your top songs were forms like, oh, is that like my phone? I don't listen to that much. It's a Wild Monkeys one. Okay. Guess your top artist. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the one that all the top songs are. So we got Cave Town 1975 by Shawn Mendes. Oh, it's obviously 1975, isn't it? That's what all the top songs are. You truly know yourself, yeah, because you told me 5 minutes ago. 0.5% of the listeners, hey! That's an achievement. 2,818. Listen to 600 artists this year. Yep. Top artists were 1975, Vam, Shawn Mendes, Cave Town, Khalid. Hey, that's good. Surprised Khalid's there. Thought it was going to be Lanny. Oh, 1975, Vam, Shawn, Cave Town. Okay. Hey, 75. Oh, 6. Oh, God. Thank you. So Most Gem. No, that's indie. That is indie. Most Gem is meant to be indie. You made a mistake. Chocolate's way more indie. Okay, so top out. Okay, 1975 all tops. Oh my god. Hey, this is like last year's. This is basically last year's again. It's all indie. Yeah, okay, just so it's basically just a repeat of last year's one. It's just like, you listen to this indie song, you listen to this indie song, you listen to this. I at least didn't find the questionable ones. Yeah, but like I said, with the most listened to podcast section, yeah, I mainly listen to them on YouTube. So I think if I didn't listen to podcasts on YouTube and I only listened to podcasts on Spotify, the top one probably would have been when things were released. No, yeah, probably still would have been TMG, but I think the second one would have been Stephen Tries podcast, and then the third maybe the E-Boys podcast. There would have been a lot different if I just listened to podcasts on Spotify. I think it would have been different if Spotify Rap gets done at, like, for example, start of the year or midway through the year. Because recently I have been listening to Wilbur Sut's music, his normal music and his comedy music. If you don't know the Minecraft YouTuber, I've been listening to a lot of his music. So I think he would have been on like maybe like bottom and top artist lists if Spotify Raps was done at a different time of the year. Kind of surprised with the song from early 2000s, so like 2000 to 2009, 2010, being I'm gonna screen now that Arctic Monkeys one, because I thought that was going to be different because I didn't realise I listened to that song that often. I don't think I do anyway. Maybe like, I don't know, once a month, maybe once every few months I listen to that song. So I'm surprised that was there. Overall, I'm not that surprised. Like, I thought top songs wouldn't just be 1975. I thought there would be a more variety there. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, people, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, follow Twitter at EmilySweeters_, and I'll see you next time, people. Bye. Oh, Pixar lamp.